What's up, Fathers? Day 6 of Reset Fatherhood Edition. I hope you've been able to join us throughout this journey. I hope it's a journey that we can continue to engage in as we all strive to be better fathers. I've found there's not a lot out there on fatherhood. And so we have to rely on each other. We have to talk to each other. We have to share with each other, and we have to support each other. So that's what this platform is really geared towards. Providing fathers the support they need. There's no fatherhood manual. We have to learn according to what it says in God's word. So we examine God's word and apply God's word to our lives so that we can become better fathers. So today's day 6. Day 6, I took from Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 31. It reads, "And you saw in the wilderness how the Lord your God carried you as a man carries his son, all along the way you traveled until you reached this place." And I want to read to you the first paragraph I wrote. One of the things I have learned is that fatherhood does not end when your children turn 18, but rather this is just the beginning. When our children become adults, they begin to push for their own independence, often with their own struggles and difficulties. Some reach this place quicker than others. However, we are still fathers to our children in the process. It never ends. I don't know, I may have been the only one that was naive to really think that my journey as a father was kind of over at 18. Not that I wouldn't always be their father, but I just did not maybe realize how much more my children would need me beyond their reaching the age where they are legally considered an adult. And so this text kind of reminds us that God always fought for Israel, even in the wilderness, until they reached a certain place. God was fixed on them reaching a place, and until they reached that place, even beyond it, God was always involved in Israel's journey. And so it helped me to kind of realize, and again, I wish I would have realized this 10, 20 years ago, but our role as a father will always be there. It may look different. When my children were younger, they needed me to pick them up from school. They needed me to help them with their homework. They needed me to fix their lunch. I used to fix my kids' lunch every day when they went to school. That was just something that I enjoyed doing, and I wanted that to be a constant memory in their life, that their dad prepared their lunch every day when they went to school. But it still extends beyond 18, as my children are all on this side of 18. They have different struggles now. They have different needs. They're fighting for independence. They want to be on their own. They want to be self-sufficient. And so my job, I've learned as a father, is to continue to walk with them through that process. Again, kind of going back to yesterday's devotion about being present and listening. Now I have to kind of push my way into their lives so that I can make sure I am present. And that's going to look different in every context. For me, I'm trying to stay in my children's calendar. My oldest son is married now. He's working and he's got a lot going on. And so occasionally I'll come to him like, "Hey man, let me know when you're off. Let's go to lunch. I just want to sit and talk to you. I just want to see what's going on in your life." For my daughter, it's taking her out occasionally and buying her lunch, or going shopping with her, or driving around with her, taking her places still. But I have to find myself always involved in their development. Again, I'm not going to force my way and tell them what to do, but I just want to be available to them and let them know that I'm always there for them, and I am supporting them, and I am fighting for them. And I just want to make sure they reach the place in life that they desire and that I desire for them. So it's something that I have to continue to initiate in my children's life. I wish I would have done it when they were younger. Like I said yesterday, I wish I would have done it when they were in their teens, a little bit more. It's not that I didn't do it, but I didn't do it as often as I wish I would have. And so I just want to share with our fathers, with you fathers, to try to make sure you stay involved in your children's life. I know we work ourselves to the bone. I know we're exhausted when we get home, but those 30 minutes sitting across the table and talking to your child, or being present, offering them constructive advice as they continue to journey, could be a great resource to their lives. I remember when my daughter was in middle school. We lived in Kansas City. And whenever it snowed or was really cold, I would pick her up and we would go and have hot chocolate. We sit in Starbucks and have hot chocolate. She loved hot chocolate and she loved sitting with her dad. And so as fathers, we have to kind of continue to do those things in our children's lives, even when they're beyond 18, so that we can be with them as they get to the place that God desires for their life. So that's day 6. If you want to grab the book, you can scan this QR code, send me an email. I can mail you a copy. We got about, another 2.5 weeks to go. I hope you are up for the journey. All right. God bless, fathers.